pseudonym.
Like pseudonym.
Waiting to make that bloody movie. Blah 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 blah. What
And
are we
we're
waiting?
uploading at 100% right now.
Yeah. Why
I
is
th-
it?
oh, we're live. You could
Yeah.
yeah, we're live. There's nothing on here, but we're live. Yeah, we're live. You heard me with the
Okay.
pseudonym that started the episode, so
All right.
you hear
Uh,
us in the background? Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. This is your host, Jar Michael, and Pseudo, the Beat Guy.
I'm the
And
beat
tonight,
guy.
and tonight we're gonna have a couple of topics, and we have a guest
Oh,
voice.
I wouldn't say a guest questionnaire.
Go
Questionnaire.
ahead, Pseudo.
Questionnaire.
Go
Questionnaire
ahead.
over there.
Questionnaire.
Our
Okay.
questionnaire is hidden in the dark corners of my room.
The mind behind the questions.
I do not know where this dark, mysterious force is coming from.
She's off
Oh
camera.
boy.
She's in her pajamas.
I think
Oh
she's
my
talking
God.
in the background a little bit.
All right.
Damn.
So
Where'd you find this one?
it's it's 9:30, and we got random questions tonight, everyone.
We're
So,
30 minutes late. Let's go.
Yes. So
We'll be here 30 minutes early next week.
Yes, we will.
So
Alright.
question 1, are you going to be on time next week?
What was that?
Is that really the first question?
What?
Oh, I'm being an ass.
Oh.
Yes,
Be
we
like-
will be here on time.
Maybe.
No,
I'm not guaranteeing anything.
I don't know. I want to know what the over-under odds are on that one.
Yeah, I do too.
All right, we're doing question 1.
Yeah,
Yes.
question 1. Let's go.
All right, I went a little dark with this one, folks.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
boy.
Have you heard about the Walmart employee in Halifax, Canada, who was found dead in the walk-in oven?
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead, Vinny. Go ahead. Go ahead,
I
big
got
guy.
a question. You remember when you were a kid and your parents would
Yeah.
tell you not to touch the stove, and then you'd be like, "Well, let him. He'll learn."
Wow.
I mean, it's extra dark because her mom's the one who found her.
Oh.
What?
Please forgive me, Lord.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no. So the situation goes like this. Oh, I've been following. So on last Saturday, they found this 19-year-old Walmart employee cooked in the walk-in oven in their bakery section of Walmart. And
Oh my
she
God.
and the mother both worked in the store, and she would check in with her mom every hour. And when her mom didn't hear from her, she got worried and started looking around for her. And another employee had noticed like leaking coming out of the
Yeah.
walk-in oven, and the mother went
Okay.
in and found her. So the store shut down. The store shut down for the foreseeable future because this is like numerous investigations, health departments, all sorts of stuff going on. And she and her mom moved there like a few years ago from India, and her brother and her father are still in India. Now, since this has been happened, like over $75,000 has been raised on like GoFundMe to get the father and brother over into Canada,
Damn.
which I find sketchy. But my question is, do you believe this was an accident, suicide, foul play?
All right. So I do have some thoughts on this because I've actually researched a little bit, and the first joke in the beginning was very insensitive. But I mean, I kind of think the mom's behind it, weirdly enough. But that's just my conspiracy based upon a conversation I had with our guest host this week.
I like true crime.
Because I had some inside information on that one. So, but what's your thoughts, JR?
To be honest with you, I think it's a little weird, and it's almost like a horror movie when you think about it. Like, what are the odds this
Wait.
19-year-old girl?
There's no lock in these.
Yeah.
There's no
you
lock.
You can't get locked inside.
You can't get locked in. Have you ever been in one of these? Like,
I've seen them. Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, I know there's no lock.
Well, the
but
next
what's
time we're in a grocery store, I'll let you walk in there and I'll
Yep.
stand outside.
You know what's crazy though? Stan, you get out of here. You know what's crazy? Could you imagine you're buying baked goods? The next time you go to Walmart and buy some baked goods, you might find a finger or I don't know, blood. in the
They
States.
Yo,
literally did a stop order on the bakery. I mean, the store shut down, but I was like, yeah, I know. I don't really want my Walmart bread you to cooked human, you know.
Yeah. I mean, think
yo,
about it.
Jeffrey Dahmer bought all his bread there when he made his chicken sandwiches. Those were the best chicken sandwiches. Like the flavor was in the bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how was the
It,
bread made?
Yeast.
I mean, are we talking about sweetbreads?
My dog stopped here to
No,
say, "Oh,
no, we're not gonna go there with the sweetbread.
I mean, they're brains, but whatever.
mm,
No, but seriously, I mean, think about it. So, so many times people go to McDonald's and they find a fingernail, or Burger King, they find a fingernail. Like extra protein. Yeah, thanks a lot, Edward. Um,
Edward Aloysius out
but
there doing the dishes, cause Edward Aloysius is my
but
favorite person."
Okay.
so from the voice in the back of the room, you
Clean it
got to
up.
think about it. I mean, next time you go into Walmart and you buy orange juice, make sure it's not piss.
Wait. Why would it be piss? It's just dead bodies.
Well,
It's
well,
not like
well, no,
people are leaving piss in the
no,
back.
but think about it. If she's in the oven, she's getting cooked, and
So
nobody knew about it,
that means her
and they
piss
bake goods.
evaporated.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, think about it.
I
Think about
think
it for a
I think
second.
we're
He just means
derailing a
that,
little
like,
bit.
is
Like,
this not getting checked the way it needs to get checked? Like, what's going on there? Because we don't know, right? We don't know.
Yes,
It's being treated as a homicide until they prove otherwise. But they're like, did she die of natural causes? Like, go in there and she died of natural causes. Was there an accident? Is this foul play? Like,
yo,
like obviously, I don't think like. And here's my thing: if she was alive when she got cooked, I don't know about these things. Like, no one heard the screams.
right. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense. Like, so what? We have the Jack the Ripper, Walmart the Ripper. I mean, come on. This, this,
Oh,
this,
don't get me excited, Jr.
come on. I'm
Wait.
serious.
So wait, this is a Walmart. So like, you know how you can find those like online and get the weird people of Walmart? Is
Yes,
this gonna be a new
yes.
person
used
added to it?
I used to, yeah. It's like you got these comic book characters. They're weirdos. True
Yo,
crime.
this is totally a Walmart that you'd be walking down the aisle with like the paper towels next to you, and you'd see like a Fifi there.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
no.
Vincent. Actually,
That's
you know what? I think I'm going to become a Walmart customer now. I really want to buy their newest recipe book.
Ooh, baked goods.
that's terrible. No, seriously, they should come out with a movie now.
Called the Walmart
Going,
Baker.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. Like
mean,
like those cheesy horror movies, B
Yeah,
movies.
no, they're
Where
not cheesy. They're amazing. Don't
okay,
you
fine.
dare
All
criticize
right.
the
listen, there
greatest
was
art
that
form of
one. There
music.
was that recent one. There was that one Thanksgiving and like
Oh
2 years ago
yeah,
or
with the
something.
Black Friday
Yeah,
thing.
and they definitely
Yes.
they cooked the stepmom in it. Like so.
What
Yeah, they
was
did.
that true?
I
Yeah.
mean, not. I mean, in the movie, yeah.
So you know how like the Mendes brothers watched that movie and then they got the idea for the murder? What if her mom watched that movie and got the idea from it?
I
And what? And
mean,
just push her daughter in the oven, and she didn't hear no.
Sure.
You would hear her screaming, man. I mean, she's being baked.
Yeah, but
Half
it,
baked.
exactly.
it's an
She's
oven.
being cooked alive. I definitely
Yes,
think.
but she would be screaming. We're not talking about half
Exactly.
Do
baked.
you know how thick an oven wall is?
I don't care. I don't
Yeah. It's
care.
enough
Those
to
are loud
insulate-
screams.
It's enough to insulate temperature. It's enough to insulate sound.
Yeah, but you still will hear. Ah! I mean, come on.
Those are the exact sounds. Actually, I questioned Jr. I think he took a recording while he was there burning.
That's the
someone
noises
in a
JR makes
Walmart
during.
oven in Halifax,
That's
Canada.
that's the noises JR makes during sex.
What?
I thought those were the noises he made when it didn't smell right.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Caitlin.
Oh!
When I'm having bad tacos.
Oh, fish tacos served sloppy.
I don't know. I
Chocolate syrup.
Oh
heard
no,
those
that's
ta-
gross, man.
We're trying to be healthy. Those tacos were baked.
Oh yeah, they were definitely baked
Ugh.
tacos.
That's
Damn.
terrible.
Yo.
Well, Walmart's gonna lose a lot
know
of money.
You know JR. JR likes his women like he likes his whiskey.
Walmart should
Old and
really-
dry.
They could lose a lot of money, or they could really just like go all out. Like Christmas is coming. We have Black Friday coming. Half off easy bake ovens.
Embrace it. It's the best marketing plan. It's the best
I
marketing
bet.
plan. Just come out with a commercial and just be like, "Hey, we had a lot of controversies this year, so
We got a
this year
comment
we
from.
have the Easy Bake Oven at half price."
Oh,
Anyway,
look, we got a guest from MK. She said, "Tell them the thing you found in your food, Jr. LOL." Yes, when I went to Wendy's with my girls, you ain't gonna believe this, and we were eating chicken nuggets from Wendy's. I cracked it open and I found a toenail.
It was mine.
Ew.
It was mine. I'm sorry, Jr.
I
I'm a
really
time
thought
traveler and I'm a toenail lever.
I was definitely gonna make a I was gonna make a sucking toes joke, and then
Jr. Would you suck a toe?
No, no,
Would you suck a toe,
no,
Jr.?
no,
Would you suck a toe?
no,
question
no,
2, would
no,
JR suck
no,
a toe?
I answer that question as yes. Jr. would suck a toe.
no, 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 no,
It
no,
depends
no.
on the toe. It depends on the toe.
It depends on the toe.
Depends
No,
on the
no
toe.
toe.
Yo,
I'm not a toe
you
person.
would totally suck a toe.
No, I would not suck a toe.
Would you use your tongue too?
No, I would not use my
I
tongue.
feel like he'd use his
Yo,
teeth.
he
Like,
would
just literal
definitely be a
nibbling.
teeth one. He'd be a teethy with it.
Look.
He'd be
MK said
pulling-
it's nasty.
He'd be pulling dead skin off the bottom of the foot with
Aw.
his teeth.
Come on.
That's a little far.
All right.
Yes, and
Next
I'm being
question.
ganged up here. Next question.
Next
All right.
question.
Question 2: what new and upcoming piece of technology are you most excited about?
Yo, I got this answer.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm excited for the implications. I'm
Okay.
excited for the change in society, and I'm excited for seeing Jr. wearing them.
What?
We're
is this?
we're about to break through to the point where sunglasses and eyeglasses are augmented as much as your phone, where you can do things like that. We're getting close to it. We're very close. And the day that crosses over, I can't wait to see JR walking down the road with sunglasses, and he's just looking at people, researching them as he's walking down the road like some Terminator, just being like, "Here I go." I'm kidding. I'm excited for the glasses. The glasses
I don't
actually,
know, that gives me more RoboCop vibes.
and it's gonna get rid of the cell
Yeah.
phone. We're gonna see the cell phone fade with the glasses. The cell phone
You
will
think
still
so?
be there, just like we have a computer still. But we're gonna have sunglasses that will do 90% of what we do
Do you
on
know
our
how
cell phone.
hard it is to adjust the glasses? I've been learning this recently. I don't know.
I know that's the hard part. That's the hurdle they're trying to get over, but they're getting close to it.
Well, one of our guests, Edward, says Tesla robots will take
Is that
over
you?
the-
Is that you? Is that you?
What?
Do
What?
you believe in Tesla robots too?
I do actually. Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Tesla robots are ones that. Have you ever seen the old movie Cherry 2000? That's what Tesla robots are.
Yes, my favorite movie. Yep.
Yo,
I love.
I'm gonna
Melanie
get an
Griffith,
AI.
It was like a legit movie.
I don't
no,
mean.
yeah, it's great.
It was.
I wish they made a part 2.
Well, Tesla robots are heading right into that.
And yes,
Really?
Jr.
No,
always
no,
has
I'm
sunglasses.
just being a jerk. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna.
No,
get
no,
weird.
no. I think it would be great. Think about it, Vinny. I mean, elderly people can have a personal nurse robot take care of them.
And JR could have a personal boom boom robot.
A personal nurse robot.
A
Wink,
personal
wink.
nurse robot.
She needs
Trained in perfection and toe sucking.
She needs to just, cater to all of his aches and pains and
Yeah.
needs.
We could call her Cherry Pop.
This show is JR and the Beat Guy, not pick on JR.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the show Pick on JR. It might make
Hey, you guys pick on me too, so shut up.
Yeah,
Go
fair
around.
enough,
fair enough.
No,
Fair
for
enough,
real,
fair
for real,
enough.
JR, is there a new piece of technology you're excited about?
Yeah, is there?
No, it's the Tesla robots is actually what Edward said. I can't wait for them to come out because I believe they will help us, hopefully not take over, but it looks like they will with the jobs take over. But I think they can help at home, adults taking care of their parents. We could use the help with the robots.
Yeah.
Labor work,
Like get a
guard-
robot with a nice fat ass.
That's a different type of robot.
Yo, is it real?
Hence
That's
Cher-
gonna be the question. They're
Well,
gonna be like,
that's where Cherry 2000.
they're gonna be like, yo, this person definitely went to Walmart. He got a real ass on that robot.
MK, you better step back with your coffee. No, I would not have a robot girlfriend. Wow.
I mean, a lot of people would though.
Yeah,
No, I know
JR.
they would. Yeah, I know.
They're gonna be
Well,
like,
yeah,
good,
hey.
the Stepford wife I always wanted.
Well, if you're into threesomes, I mean, yeah, you don't have to even go out and get a
Yo,
real
you could
one.
get 2 robots.
There you go.
Yo,
You know
Ginger and
what?
Pepper.
yo, and if you're Diddy, you could just switch the robot on a dime. You can be like, yo, you're a
Oh
male today.
wow. Well, don't
Well, if
forget the
you want to
baby
save,
oil.
if you
The
want,
baby
yeah,
oil.
if yeah, well, those robots, their parts are gonna need lubrication. So
Yo, the robot just. I'm reading some of these comments right now.
you you could get WD-40.
Uh,
like when you get a treadmill, you have to like oil that same thing.
yeah, you gotta keep it
Treadmill.
well lubed bot. It's the Diddy bot. It's the Diddy
Somebody's gonna
bot.
be really
Yeah, it's a well lubed bot.
robot lube.
Yeah, no, it's just gonna be called a Diddy bop, and it holds 264 bottles of lube in it at one time.
No, it's gonna be great. You know how KitchenAids have numerous different like attachments? That's what the Diddy
Yeah.
robot's gonna be like.
Oh, we got someone said it could be a maid.
Yeah, we got someone who said bebop.
Yeah.
I would try out the Jetstones main. Someone quoted motor oil.
Motor oil. Let's go diesel on this.
And someone wrote JR is gonna have a robot girlfriend. Bebop.
Oh yeah, MK.
Yeah,
Hashtag if you everyone comment hashtag JR robot girlfriend.
hashtag
What?
JR robot girlfriend. Yo, post
What?
AI images of what JR's robot girlfriend will look like in the comments.
Oh, glorious.
All
All right,
right.
all right. Question three.
Okay.
Moving along.
Boom, boom, boom,
This one's
boom.
another weird one. We have like some in-depth ones today. Have you
Okay.
heard of the group, I guess group program, government agency,
Oh yeah.
Immaculate Constellation?
Oh, we just got banned from YouTube.
No, I never heard of them.
Did? Oh really?
No,
Vinny
I
seems
never heard of
seems to think everybody should know about them, but he brought it up to me and he was like, "Do you know about this?" And I'm like, "No." He goes, "How don't you?" And he brought it up to someone else earlier. He goes, "Do you know this?" And they're like, "No." And he goes, "How don't you?"
So a couple of years ago, this guy was. I don't want to like overstate anything. You should definitely do your own research on it. He came out and revealed that the government has been doing studies on unidentified objects in the air. Everybody knew about that, right? That the government was doing those studies. Everybody now knows that there's an actual program for it, but no one knew the name of the program. And in the last couple days or weeks, there was a couple articles published that went into detail that are fact checked and backed up and everything. Um, that explain that this program is an actual program. What was the name exactly?
Immaculate Constellation.
Immaculate Constellation is a program ran by the government that supersedes the government
Wow.
for alien
For aliens.
investigation only. So
It's like it's literally Men in Black.
it's Men in Black. There's an actual Men in Black program.
Well, it's kind of like in Transformer with Sector 7.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
There's an actual name for it that we could put to it now. Not like, oh, this is hypothetical or we all know this, but we don't really know what it's called or anything. We don't know what they're
Like,
doing.
it's pretty much like an international organization that supersedes government.
All
In
governments.
Wow.
regards to like intergalactic, unexplained, alien ships or whatever coming into our uh ultimately our atmosphere. Vinny, he literally just closed the window out of paranoia, just so you all know.
Dun, dun, dun,
What do
dun,
you mean?
He
dun.
literally looked behind him at the windows open and shut them out of paranoia.
So, what? So are they coming forward? This Sector 7 or Immaculate Government, and they're going to just reveal? Because I
Immaculate
saw,
Constellation.
yeah, Immaculate Constellation. Are they
I
gonna
know.
come
I know that face. That face is. How many times am I gonna have to say this correctly?
Okay, well, but yeah, no. What was JR saying? Let him
All right,
actually.
continue.
I just want to know: are they going to start to reveal to the public that we all know that aliens exist? We're aware. There's been a species on this planet for many years, and it's not a secret. I mean, there's so many people that are independent scientists and uh, discoverers know about these things. Kind of like because you look at Transformers, There's people out there already doing the research without the money to back them up. So are these supersede government gonna tell the truth? Because the people want to know the truth.
We want to know about the Decepticons.
Yeah.
Right.
Sector 7
And
up in this
Dogman,
bitch.
yeah, Dogman, and those Skinwalkers, and all those people. Come on.
Well,
That
literally, my backup question to this was, do you believe in aliens? Because it's all tied in, and you just answered that. Like, exactly. I think more and more people are coming forward and expressing, their beliefs, their own experiences, and it's getting just to the point where like it's not so easy to explain away.
and
But
I also think that this is the tip of an iceberg where we're going to start hearing about those programs that you were talking about and those things that happen. And I also think that we're at a point where we're seeing for the very first time one of those Illuminati groups that have too much authority, as someone in the
okay,
comments said.
okay,
And we're starting to see those groups kind of get exposed a little bit. I don't know if there's a bigger group. There probably is, because just think about like anytime you take down a dictator, you kind of replace him with another dictator kind of
right.
theory.
Such
Like,
Mhm.
dicks.
yeah, you can't, no dick can be created or destroyed.
But
Plenty of dicks could be destroyed, but that's a different conversation.
Dun dun
oh my
dun.
god.
Yo, that robot is doing it tonight.
The silence explained that completely.
But I tell you that, to be honest with you, all this, it needs to come out. We're at a point in history where, come on, enough is enough. You're giving us bullshit
Oh,
history, bullshit education. Tell the truth. Why won't you teach us the reality of what life is really about?
that's true. I got another question. Someone from the comments asked this. So, if you want
Okay.
to tell us what you're really about and that they're all about, when you find that out and we accommodate and we get like we end up sharing livelihoods with these people, would you fuck an alien?
Who you asking?
You would you do an alien?
No.
You sure?
We're gonna
You
ask
sure?
the beat guy.
I would do an alien in a heartbeat if I
Listen,
wasn't
Oh, you
married.
would?
If I
listen,
wasn't married,
listen.
I would be like, yo,
Hey.
that shit is gonna be so moist.
Oh
You're
my
making
god.
assumptions. It
Yo,
could be like the Sahara, but listen,
it's still like I'd be the first man to drop dong.
listen. I respect that he's saying because he's married to me that he wouldn't fuck an alien. But on my end, I'm just gonna say like I don't know what kind of equipment are they working with. You know,
Oh
Okay.
shit!
Okay. Wow.
Oh shit! She did me
like, I don't
dirty like
know. I
that.
don't know. Like I don't want to be like poisoned by their ejaculate. I don't.
Yeah.
Why would you be
That's what you're calling
poisoned?
an immaculate
Why would we
conception.
not be? You don't know.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. You don't know. So the question is, would I fuck an alien? No.
Would you let an alien fuck you though?
No.
Because I
JR
know the
said-
difference between the
JR
two.
said no. Pseudo and Nim are the weird ones over here going, I have questions first.
I mean, she would have to look drop dead gorgeous for me to fuck her, because I wouldn't do it. I would be thinking the poison.
What if you
since
get
said it.
Leela
Well,
from
Uh,
Futurama?
This.
I
Who?
mean, we all,
Leela from Futurama, one eye, three boobs.
No.
listen, we all saw Species. That alien morphed itself to be drop dead gorgeous, and we all saw how that turned out for those men, like freaking praying mantis, pretty much.
Yeah. That's why I wouldn't do it. That exactly. You said it. You never know. You might be eaten up. No, thank you.
All right.
All right. Ready for the next question, Jen?
Yeah, we
Look,
are.
we got a quote. Good cleanup, beat guy. That's my girl.
Right. All right. Question four. What
Okay.
are your thoughts on public access to healthcare?
Ooh, I like this one.
Okay, who wants to go first? You're going first. Your lips are already moving. Go.
Oh, people lose their shit over boys wanting to be girls. So just imagine if that will come out about aliens. Well, Edward, technically,
Aliens could probably just switch on a dime. They could be like,
yeah,
I'm a boy. I'm a
Switch
girl.
it
I'm a
up. Whatever.
girl.
They
Yeah,
probably just
pretty
move their
much.
hips differently and they're a different sex. All right.
Exactly.
Wow.
Um,
Talk about alienating people.
So what is the question again? Just one more time.
Yeah, question, new question. What are you what are your thoughts on public access to healthcare?
Um,
Public
it depends.
access.
I wouldn't go to if all right. To answer the question, my thoughts on that, I think they should have it. But what they need to do is reform the healthcare system because I think right now it's been so convoluted. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, what I'm discovering listening to all these articles and people talk about, it seems to me that we've all been lied to about some of the systems that have been in place in society. And I feel like these lies of how they say health is supposed to be like this, but yet there's somebody else behind the curtain controlling it, and they're not giving you good access to good health insurance. So I feel like, well, because they want to make their money, but think about it. What's the purpose? How much money do you need? Technically, we should move into a society where the curtain is removed, the Wizard of Oz is taken out, and we can actually do health because I feel like the health industry is.
You commie.
Oh,
How
okay.
alphabet of you.
No, I'm only kidding. I'm kidding. You even quoted
If
Wizard of
anyone got my
Oz.
wicked reference.
Thank you. I just feel that way. I feel like 2024 has been the year of revealing revelations,
You want me to reveal
exposure.
myself on camera?
That's up to you, Beat Guy, if you want to do that.
No, I think it's just the problem is it's not so black and white, right? Everybody's like,
Yeah,
have it or
yeah.
don't have it. Now, but if you work in healthcare or behavioral healthcare, or any aspect of it, it's not such a simple question, right?
No, it's not.
Because
No.
on one end, the care, care is expensive. People can't really afford it. People are suffering, and people really need access. On the other end, people seem to think everybody is just making tons of money and extremely wealthy off of this, and that's not the reality either. Like, for example, people seem to think like if you're they're spend I'm spending so much on counseling and therapeutic services, like this is ridiculous, right? And I'm like, okay, most of your therapists are making like what 60,000 or less a year. Like it's
Yeah.
not chump change, but it's not wealthy either, so it's one of those things where I'm like, no, it's not so black white, it's not so cut and dry. But things are getting better. Like there's grant based programs coming out that are trying to give services to people regardless of insurance or not. And
Do you did you also know that there's new technology called sound health? Those
mhm,
meta beds that they put
mhm.
you in, and they use sound frequency to recalibrate your body so it can heal.
Yo, that's what happens when I get on a mic.
Oh well, there you go. But no, no. But seriously, they say
Go
that the
go
pyramid.
check out Pseudo the Beat Guy on Spotify everywhere. All right, like and
they say
subscribe.
that they say that the pyramids in Egypt, people got it all wrong. They're really sound chambers, and each chamber does a different process. It's not really putting the dead people in there.
Oh, well, considering the people they found in there were dead, did it work?
They could have made an echo chamber. That would have been easier to make an echo chamber to make a solid state of
They,
noise where there is no noise because it echoes itself to
No, I mean,
silence.
you bring up a good point. No, only because when you're talking about healthcare, the World Health Organization says it should be holistic, right? Mind, body,
yeah,
and spirit. So,
yeah.
you're bringing up a really good point. It's just, I guess, when we're talking about people, the public access to healthcare, it's just looking at the fact that it's everyone's getting so angry. There's people on one side, people on the other, and the reality is like, are there ways to improve it? Yes, but no one's going to be 100% happy. So what does that compromise look like?
Well,
I know what
you're
the
right.
compromise looks
You're
like
right.
because I've seen the future. No one
I
compromises.
Well, Vincent, what are your thoughts on the public access to healthcare?
Yeah.
I think that public health care should be free for all, and the government should be responsible for ensuring public health. Now, I do not believe in a communist society, but I do believe that the government has responsibilities for its citizens. One is protection, which includes health. One is security, and one is someone left a comment. The year of the awakening. Um, and one is just like education, like growth. And the reason why education is important for the government is because education lets you grow as a society, so where you could have a good turnover for the next one.
That's a
The,
whole different question.
1 minute, there's a reason, there's a point to this. And the reason for protection is from the outside sources. That form of protection is so where you have citizens that are secure, so they last longer, so you become more powerful. It's all about power. So health keeps your citizens alive longer and able to reproduce longer. So as a government, it benefits you to have healthier citizens. So it should be responsible for the government to provide healthier ways to their citizens and take care of them because they will make more money. Now, there is a way that you have to do it where it works evenly. And that usually requires a more hands on approach in food. And a lot of people in America won't be acceptable of that. They won't be acceptable of, hey, you can't get a soda because the government's paying for healthcare. They're not going to let you get that soda. They're not going to let you buy that pack of cigarettes because the government's responsible for your health.
Well, freedom.
And they're
Yeah,
going to say freedom. And that's why healthcare universally in America doesn't work. Is because you won't be able to have that freedom because the government will be in charge of your health. They'll have to tax more for anything that hurts your health.
Well, I'll tell you what,
well, if,
something's wrong here. For being one of the most developed countries in the world, one of the things that the world does to assess like where in the lineup people are in developed countries is, maternal health, infant mortality, and the United States is horrible on the list. Like we are one of the last on the list of developed countries in terms of like maternal and infant mortality.
it's true, but what I want to know is, you guys both know that the United States is a corporation, and that's one of the reasons why, if you compare it to other countries, from what my perspective, this is just my opinion, other countries are not formed like a corporations, because why is it in America Fruit Loops has all the chemicals, but in Canada they have natural coloring?
Because of the
Uh,
healthcare system that I just
listen,
said.
this is
There
just kind
in
of a
America we're allowed the freedom to choose what we put in our food. In Canada, you're not allowed that freedom.
well. Listen, no.
In Europe, you're not allowed that freedom.
Shout out to a previous question you had on a previous episode about your thoughts on the FDA.
And yeah, the FDA comes into play
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, and I think that we need. It's pretty pathetic that we're supposed to be the superpower, and we're supposed to lead nations, but we can't even take care of our own people.
Nope.
Why
That's
would you?
embarrassing.
Oh, sorry. Did I
Why
say that
would
out
you?
loud?
Oh, Vincent.
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but
I
it's
mean,
true. I mean, come
I
on.
mean, I'm gonna
He
say
knows he said that
the
out loud.
Yeah,
Canadian
he did.
healthcare is so good. They just put people in the oven when they have to go.
You have to be careful about saying that and how you say it, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I have so many dark things I could say to that, but I'm not going to because it's no. Anyway, moving on to the next question.
Next
Move
question.
it along here. This one. So shout out to JR for this
JR
question.
in the motherfucking
What?
building.
What are your thoughts on the Black Pyramids found in Antarctica?
Ooh.
I think the Black Pyramid is a highly advanced technology that's been around thousands of years. I think the secret shadow government knew about it. I do believe that they have kept this a secret from humanity because they think it was going to be mass hysteria. But people are afraid for what they don't understand. But if you explain to people what it is, whether they get it or not, there's more of a comfortability. That's how I feel. But the Black Pyramid, it's just an alien technology because aliens are here on this planet. The way we came to this planet, I'm not gonna get into that. That's a whole nother topic. But
Yo, I dropped on here and I was like MC Hammer when I landed. Bah! Both legs spread
you
wide
know,
out. Fuck the superhero landing. I'm bringing back the MC Hammer landing.
The
All right.
only bad part about being off camera is you didn't see my facial expression to what he said.
It was cold. It was so cold. The window felt
I know it
warm.
was cold. I felt the wind blow your hair, beat guy.
My hair blew back this way this time instead of that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
All right, all right. Um, we well when you posed this question, we actually had to do a whole lot of research, right? So, a lot of that was really cool because they were talking about all the researchers there, from all the different countries, and there's a few interesting things they said. One, they mentioned like that a lot of the researchers over there from all the different countries said that there's certain like minerals, all this stuff that they're not allowed to mine or take from Antarctica, and that they said the first time that a researcher ends up breaking this kind of like clause amongst all the researchers there, that's going to be the start of World War III. So our question is like, well, what are you hiding? You know?
Right.
And there's a lot there. There's a lot more than just a pyramid there.
Yeah.
There's a lot
There's
more. And
there
my
is.
my theory is that I do believe that there's a pyramid there. I do believe all this stuff's there. I do also believe that at one point in time the continents were Pangea. Antarctica was a part of that. Antarctica wasn't always where it is. Now, I do like believe in all that. Do you know that there's like volcanoes on the whole side of it that are going off, and there's caves underneath all the ice that are 70 degrees Fahrenheit on average
Yeah.
throughout the whole year. It doesn't really change temperatures. It's 70 degrees. And they're like little saunas that you could walk through these caves and everything. And they're all over the place. And there's some that you can't even get to as a human being because they're so deep and they're only in those spots. And then there's also the largest canyon in the world is on the east side of Antarctica, in between the two land masses. Because there's two land masses on the one side, because there's a volcano on the south side of the east, and then on the east side, a little bit northern up, there's like a peninsula that comes off of it. Because it's about the size of like the northern part, North America, a little bit smaller than that. And the gap in between that area is a canyon that is like 5 times the size of Grand Canyon.
Well, speaking of that canyon, we did a deep dive, obviously, on all of Antarctica, not just the pyramids.
Yeah, I got deep into
No,
there.
but that's fine because when you go through the ice walls, there's other land masses. They said
Yeah, and there's
so.
other things. There's other
I've
signs of
been,
humanity. There's like jungles.
yeah, I've been
Yeah.
calling it. I was like, oh my gosh, it's actually Journey to the Center of the Earth.
And talking about that, there is parts of underneath there where the gravity lightens up to the point where you float a little.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, the gravity
I mean,
disappears because
uh,
it's the polar caps.
theoretically, no one's actually been down in
Yeah,
that
it's
spot to be
theoretical.
floating.
No one's been down there, but it's
Oh,
theoretical that you'll
okay.
float down there.
They all float down
Interesting.
here,
Yeah, it's where Pennywise goes.
the deadlights and all that.
Yeah, and
Love it.
and
Anyway, they're hiding something, and the fact
it's
that these
me.
have been here for longer than the modern world, like they're just becoming uncovered now with erosion and like global warming and all of that. I'm like, well, that
Do,
that that predates modern humans and what we know about evolution and all that jazz. So
do you think global warming is real?
Yeah, and no.
I think it's once again, not so cut and dry. But I mean, you can't deny that there's worsening storms and melting ice.
We as humans have accelerated the release of monoxides and dioxide, like carbon monoxides, carbons. We'll just say carbons because they're very different. But we have increased the release of carbons into the atmosphere. Not saying that we're the only ones increasing that. There's other animals on the planet and there's other plants on the planet that are increasing that.
Did you know I have a gentleman out in Florida, Vinny, that he I don't know if he read an article or he did the test himself. Carbon monoxide, they were saying, well, actually not carbon monoxide. Well, yeah, from a car, the exhaust, that stuff that comes out, it doesn't really harm our planet. Actually,
It's not that immediate thing that harms the planet. It's the
well,
reaction from that thing.
well, they did tests on it. It doesn't affect it. Check this out. They said, and don't quote me on this. They said that the Tesla batteries, they emit more radiation than our actual old cars.
Yeah, radiation, yes. And to be honest, the Tesla cars ain't your savior either. I wouldn't say that at all.
I know
To be
that.
honest, if you're
Yeah,
driving a Tesla, you're probably leaving a bigger carbon footprint than someone who isn't. Because where are you going to
I
dispose of
agree.
that car when it's all said and done?
That's a good
There's
question.
batteries. There's batteries. Um, and that's ridiculous. That like you're thinking you're saving things, but we still do not know how to dispose of batteries, and we've been using batteries for generations in the sense of alkalines and all that. And there is cycles, as you highlighted down there. Someone left as a comment. There are cycles that the Earth goes through that melts things and refreezes things, and the axis moves as well, and the tectonic plates move as well. And
Right.
all these things are factors to jet streams and flows in the ocean, like talking about Antarctica. The Drake. There's a little reservoir that's like there's the only spot where all the oceans connect, and it's like the Drake Passage, and it's like the most
Mhm.
rapid place on Earth, and that keeps the water moving in rotation and melting because the heat and everything moves. What would happen if we shut that off? If we were to close up that Drake Passage, and that could
Mm.
happen when masses move together, and then you get different movements, and then the temperatures change and things freeze more and unfreeze. So any slight move could change anything, and we're constantly moving, but we don't stop to actually like look at it and be like, yo, this is just it's repetitive.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is a cycle.
Mm.
well, I agree.
Agree.
I agree with the cycles, which is kind of I was going to touch on that too. So like when you were like, "Oh, do you believe in global warming?" I was going to be like, I mean, some parts of it that you can't ignore, but there's other parts of it where I'm like, I was that's what I was going to say. I believe there's some things that are just cyclical because everything in life is cyclical. But thinking about the Black Pyramids, because that's the topic we're on first
Right.
and foremost, right? It definitely
Mhm.
gave Journey to the Center of the Earth vibes. It definitely gave the Lost City of Atlantis vibes. Like, there's
Yo,
a
it
whole lot
probably
there.
was Atlantis. Think about it.
I agree. I
That was
agree.
probably Atlantis, and we named it Antarctica because kind of knew.
Anyway, all right.
Okay.
All right. We do have another question here because this was another one that was requested.
Ooh.
Should a significant other always be aware of the location of their partner?
Ooh.
No, no,
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
No.
no, no. I think that
Oh,
that's
you
controlling, toxic, and it lets no one have alone time.
Yeah, real talk. Like, if he kept tabs on everywhere I was at all times, it's not like he can't know, but like if he was so hyper vigilant about like where are you at this exact moment, I'd be like, bro, I don't think you're the one for me. Like I was just at our storage unit because you were complaining it was hot last night picking up a fan. Like
Ta-da!
I didn't tell you I was there, but
I
it,
did.
I was doing
I
something
had no
nice.
idea she was there. The guy at the front desk called me the second she walked in. Was like, "Yo, Caitlin's here. You check in on her yet?" I was like, "Yo, where that bitch at?" He like, "Yo,
I
she
don't know.
walking in the back right
I
now."
agree it's toxic. I agree it's toxic. Honestly, I don't want to know where he is all the time. He's like, I'm going out. I'm like, cool, like go out. Like his friends come over and they're all going out and they're like, what do you mean you're not coming with us? Because they're so used to me going with them. I'm like, damn. Like I know I'm a great wingman, but like you're allowed to go out. Like go out. I don't care. Like you could go do some nefarious shit. Just tell me about it. Like go.
We
Like
we just got a comment. We should highlight this comment again. Highlight it again.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. It was from Dark Flow Media. It said, "Wow, what a good question." Laughy face, laughy face, laughy face. JR,
To
what's your
add,
thoughts on this?
I was gonna answer. Yeah, I
JR,
agree.
what's your thoughts on this?
I don't think your partner should know where you are all the time. I think it's ridiculous, especially when in relationships they want to check your phones. To me, where's the sense of privacy? Because you got to think about what was it like before you got with that person.
Right, we're all autonomous people. We're
Right.
choosing to share our lives together. I'm big on trust. Like, so if
Yes.
you have broken my trust to the extent that I'm kind of like hyper vigilant, I need to know where you are at all times because I can't trust your ass. Why am I with you?
Yeah, exactly. What's the point? Oh, we got
Ooh.
something here.
I have no idea what this is. It says clock turquoise looking up, clock turquoise looking up, clock turquoise looking up, face fuchsia flower
Fuchsia.
shape.
Oh, she got jokes.
And Pat, I see your comment down there. It should be a surprise always. Is that how you feel about sex?
We all know what surprise means with that.
My
Surprise!
God.
Surprise always starts at the shoulders.
Oh, Dark
Oh,
Flow Media.
oh. This is what it says. I will read this. Dark Flow Media just commented, I was out getting some poo.
Oh well, damn.
There was
I
money
hope it.
symbols at the end of that and like a comma thing. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Oh my God. No, but that's coming from the voice in the back of the room. That is
Yo, I'm always that creepy guy.
that's awesome. That's awesome that you agree with that. I think trust is very important in this. And if you can't trust a person, then you shouldn't be in a relationship.
Yeah,
Yo,
so
I like
there's this Kendrick Lamar song called "Love," and one of the
Mhm.
lines is, "I'd rather you trust me than to love me." And my husband knows I love this song because I love that line.
Yo,
It's
Trust is so important.
yeah.
I always had a saying my whole life. I didn't just make this up. I always trust before I bust.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
I wish I could have held that one.
My head is slightly bowed in shame.
Well,
Hashtag
Vinny,
trust before
wait.
bust.
Okay, beat guy.
Well,
Look at this. We got a comment. Is that coming from MK? Funny as hell.
Funny as hell.
So we have we have a bonus question or no?
there is a bonus question. Last one, bonus question.
Okay.
Who would you cast to play each other in a movie? This
Oh.
one comes from Pseudo,
What?
by the way.
Oh, I know who I would have cast as playing you.
What?
I would have Vin Diesel Reddick days with sunglasses, hardcore playing you.
Oh, Riddick?
Riddick days
Like from Pitch Black.
from Pitch Black and all that. Yeah,
Okay.
Interesting.
JR, who do you think would play Pseudo in a movie?
must be the sexiest
I
man alive.
either I know you're gonna get me for this. Jack Black or what's his name from Clerks? If I said his name right, Jay Silent Bob. Who
Kevin
was it?
Smith?
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith. Yeah.
I would have went with Seth Rogen.
Really? Really?
I mean, Kevin Smith could play me. I would respect that.
Yeah, I can see it.
I
can
would
see
I
it
would be an
playing.
honor. That would be an honor. Kevin Smith, go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yo.
obviously, all the when you're bringing up like Vin Diesel and Kevin Smith and Jack Black, we're all talking about people like back when they were more in their when they were a little younger.
Hashtag trust
Right.
for that bust. See that in the comments down there.
Hashtag trust for that bust.
Yeah, hashtag trust for bust. I can't even
Nah,
pronounce it
but-
right.
So the voice in the back of the room, who would you pick to play Pseudo?
Yeah.
Oh God, I forget. I used to tease him about this actor back in the day, and he would get. I cannot.
I remember his name.
The name is escaping me.
Philip.
Philip Seymour Hoffman. I used
Oh
to say
my
Philip
God.
Seymour Hoffman, but he's dead, so it won't work either.
Yo, old pseudo
He used
Logan.
to get so mad at me. I'm like, yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman would play you in a movie. I used to say, I mean, mind you, we've been together, getting close to a decade, but I've been saying this for a long time now. But we need
Okay.
somebody alive. So
Oh, I know who would play you. You know the old
Who?
bald guy from the one with the girl with the red legs, the cartoon.
I don't know what you're talking
What?
about.
The cartoon anime movie, Acme movie, where the girl's Roger Rabbit.
Oh,
The bald headed guy. That would.
wow.
I'm kidding. I had to think of a bad one for you.
That's fine.
And Dark
Sure.
Media down there. I know who would play you in a movie. The guy from Get Out. The one with
Dude,
the hat.
he
Oh,
did.
The one with the hat would
No,
play
Sudo
you.
was showing me a picture the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, that would be perfect.
Yeah.
He has good vibes.
And
The
Eddie,
vibes would work.
I see you out there. There's only one person in the world who could play you. Baby, it's Bizarre. The
bizarre.
rapper from D12.
Never seen him.
And I said
I gotta-
baby. I said baby with that. My wife is just looking at me like you called another man baby.
Oh no, he's probably the only one that you could call baby, and he gets the term baby over me because he's been in your life forever.
Yo, and Miles. Who would you have play Miles?
Oh, the guy from Love Is Blind, the most recent season of Love Is Blind, would
Okay.
play Miles.
Who would you have play Miles?
She said it. She
Who is-
said it.
You're going with that?
Have you seen?
Yeah,
have
she
you
said
watched
it.
Love Is Blind?
Are you keeping up with Love is Blind?
No, I haven't. I haven't been keeping up with it.
Okay,
I have.
There's this guy in it. And he's a realtor, and his name's Nick. And every time I see him, I'm like, yo, if Miles was a kicker on a football team, this would be Miles.
You're right. JR, I'm reading some of these comments right now. Someone called you Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean,
Mr. Clean. Yo, I'm about to buy you a mop for
Who
Christmas.
called? No, wait, Mr. Clean and no Diddy.
Yeah, no Diddy it's out of context because of the delay. It was probably
Oh.
because I said baby to Eddie.
Oh, we got a comment from Edward. Bam.
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 Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah, the European male gigolo.
No, not that one. The wrestler.
Bam.
All right.
Oh,
all
he
right.
said, look at this. We got. Look
Yeah,
him up.
Vern looks exactly like him. I've seen it before. They do look identical. They
Really?
do. They do. Well, look
Oh,
look
wow.
them up afterwards. You know how we're
Okay.
not sharing screens anymore.
No.
But yeah. All right.
So, are we gonna get the voice
more
in the
question?
back of the room? Oh, you got another question?
No.
That was-
That's it.
I was gonna say that's a wrap.
Yeah.
That's a wrap.
No.
All right. Everybody, like, subscribe, share this with your mother, sister, brother, including your family down in the trailer park. Peace out. I love you guys. Including your family up in the Rich Hills. Peace out. I love you guys. Share it around. And share it with everybody. You know that crackhead that's living down in the corner that reminds you of cricket? Make him watch it.
Oh my God. Well, everyone, thank you for joining us tonight. It was really a pleasure to have all of you. And thank you from the voice in the back of the room for sharing the questions. It was really entertaining. We couldn't see your face, but
we
could
heard
feel
your
the face.
voice.
Yes, we did.
Woo-woo. Like, subscribe, and share it around.
Are you gonna come back again and read questions, or?
I mean, I am the mind behind the questions, so maybe.
This is true. Well, and for all you viewerships out there that enjoyed the show with JR and the Beat Guy, thank you. We're signing out. Sorry for the technical difficulties. That was on my end. And peace, love, and happiness.
Pseudo the Beat Guy on Spotify. Check it out. We got more videos coming out. And yeah. Fuck Miles.
All right, and I know everyone's saying, hashtag trust and bust, but I'm gonna say hashtag dare to share.
Okay.
All right, we out.
We're out. Jeez.